Three, two, one, and we're live. We're Kyushu Live. Welcome to Kyushu. Welcome to our live stream. Welcome to Fukuoka. And today we are coming to you from Daimyo. That's right, we're in Daimyo, Tenjin. And yeah, a little bit of a rough start. I wasn't planning to start here at all today. Welcome back. Hisashiburi. Have not. すいません。ちょっとサボってますね。Hello, hello. I hope we are live. Seems we have a good connection, reasonable connection. And as I said, we are in. Hey, Mai's watching. Hi, Mai. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you guys are watching us from any part of the world, let us know where you're watching from. Hisashiburi live stream from the center of Fukuoka City, Tenjin, Daimyo. あ、和菓子屋さん、地元の和菓子屋さん。
2個ずつを2箱に入れてもらったらいいですよね。それで24。
Okay, I hope the connection's okay. We, oh, actually the connection's not so good. Bishop Apples, thank you for the super chat. So soon in the live stream, thank you so much. Gambarimasu, gambarimasu. Yes, we're back, and yes, so much to talk about. But yeah, thanks for that super chat. That's awfully encouraging. High five, Nick. Thanks for the walks. Yeah, well, we're going to do more and more. It's been a busy couple months at the beginning of the year. And anyway, let me just explain. This is a soy brewery in the middle of Daimyo, soy brewery. But we're going to get a little bit out of this area because I think the reception's really bad. I don't know why. Usually reception's good here. Yes, the weather, Swansea, the weather's not bad. Keep your fingers crossed because there could be rain. This is a Sri Lankan restaurant that I've only been to once, but I've been meaning to come back. It was very good the first time I tried it. This is a cool little side street in Daimyo with some really funky bars and small restaurants. And I don't know if this is still open or not, but one of my favorite bars from a long time, it's a shochu bar and a takoyaki stand in one. Let's see here. This is a really cool spot though. So ne, ちょっとね, out of practice with the live streams and really bad sorry, don't know why it's just keep moving. Keep moving. These people are lined up for something. 10-10, なんだろうね. Looks like dumplings. Yeah, hisashiburi live stream. Hisashiburi walking around Daimyo. And that's what we're doing today. We're just catching up on things that have changed in the city. If you guys have any requests, I don't have a planned route today. It's all open-ended. Straight ahead, you can see that is the Apple store under that big tower there. And this is kind of a rare thing, an empty lot in Daimyo. That's going to get filled up pretty soon. Anyways, let's head out to Nishidori. Oh, I got a couple more people joining from, oh, what is it here? I got to catch up on this. That's Sheldon. Sheldon66 from Alberta. Welcome. Welcome back. Yeah, we've got a couple of videos about to open on our channel. One, we went to Nagasaki Prefecture, Hirado. We got a really good video in the works. It should be ready in a week or so. Now we've just been, Emiko and I and Mai, three of us, been really busy working on a updated version of what we call Now Map. And it's a tourist map that we've been that pandemic, and we've been working on the new version that's going to come out April 4th. And related to that, we're going to start doing some of these live streams that I'm doing with you guys. We're going to make some sort of like more planned virtual tours of Fukuoka, and it's going to link to this map that we're making. So here we are on Nishidori, one of the popular shopping streets. なんか子供がジロジロ見てる。And that is the Apple Store. Where to go? Like I say, no plan today. The idea today is to show you a little update on Tenjin, on Fukuoka. And on Monday, national government dropped a lot of their guidelines for wearing masks. And as you can see, almost everybody's still wearing a mask here in Fukuoka. I would wearing masks outside, but when we walk around today, you can help me count, help me get a feel for it. Maybe it's just 80% wearing masks. Oh, Nikolai. Hey, Bill, I saw you on Facebook, and I know you're in Japan. Are you in Fukuoka? Bill, are you in a few hours? Hey, cool. All right. An old friend of mine, I mean, he's not old, and neither am I, of course, but Bill from Canada is, he's in hang gliding, paragliding, all that kind of cool stuff, and is here in Japan now, so hopefully we're going to be able to hook up. Yeah. Again, I'm just going to go walk up and down these streets of Daimyo, and we can all just sort of see what Daimyo's like these days. So getting back to the topic of masks, but the government, I think it's a personal decision. If you feel you need the protection, then put one on, and I think it should be a individual's choice. I'm so happy that today, that's right, I haven't shown my boom, no mask. I'm really excited about that. Yeah, finally no mask. It's been so long, and I don't know, maybe some people think I should have a mask on. That's another issue. Yeah, so dum-de-dum-de-dum. Let's just keep walking here. Bill, yeah. Bill is in. Bill. Nah. Maybe we'll meet up with Bill. That would be great to have him on a live stream. Tell you what I'm going to do, Bill. If you're still watching, I'm going to stick around Daimyo. If you start getting over to. So yeah, it's nice weather here in Fukuoka. I think we're looking at around 15 degrees, and the cherry blossoms are budding. They're budding. They're definitely going to be out. In fact, some trees are already starting to bloom. Officially, I think, what did they say? Like from the 23rd is the official prediction for, like, you know, full-on blooms, and the peak won't be until April, like April 1st, so the week after. So we're going to do some live streams, showing you all the cherry blossoms, but a little bit early now. Bill, you're heading our way. Okay, look, Bill, I'm going to do a little circle. I'm going to head back to Nishidori. I'm just going to go around this block, and I'll start heading what it would be east, and you head west. And hey guys, hopefully you're going to see a reunion of me and Bill. I haven't seen Bill in like at least 20 years. And he's a really cool guy, as you will see. Professional, is it called paragliding? Hang gliding, paragliding? That's what he does for a living. and we'll talk to him. And he and I, our connection, maybe I'll wait till we meet him, but he was on the cover of the first magazine that I was the editor of here in Fukuoka called Radar Magazine. And he and, if I'm not mistaken, his wife and another couple, foreigners, were in an outdoor onsen, an outdoor rotenburo. That's where they posed in on a winter day. And that onsen was in the middle of a river in I believe, that'd be Kumamoto or Oita. Manganji という onsen. Anyways, this probably doesn't mean much to anybody, but hopefully you're going to meet up with an old friend soon. So yeah, a lot more people out on the streets, even though, yes, you can see most people still have masks on, but more and more are relaxing and not wearing. But it's definitely more people are out in the street. The cherry blossom season coming up. It's gonna be great. Spring. So we're gonna weave up and down the streets of Daimyo, and straight ahead, let me change the lens, is the Daimyo Shogakko Elementary School. But right in the background, so it's a really obviously old school. It's basically just a facade of it because it's actually in front of a new major development, and you can see a large building back there, and that's where the Ritz-Carlton Hotel is opening up, I think at the end of June. River onsens. Yes, river onsens. I'll tell you, my favorite river onsen is in Hokkaido. Shiretoko, and the name of the onsen is Kamuiwaka. If you ever go to Hokkaido, area Shiretoko, there's a river, a hot river. You walk up this river and it gets hotter and hotter, and they have little natural booths. Anyways, okay, so much to talk about. ニックね、コーヒー飲みすぎてからベラベラ喋ってるから。FGN, Fukuoka Growth Next, is it? So this elementary school, no longer a school, but it's the home to the startup cafe and some, what do they call it, business incubation office. Kamuiwaka, I think it's how it's pronounced. So change the lens here. So anyways, yeah, lots of cool stuff. I think we've walked in there before, and maybe what we're gonna do is, can we cut through here? I think we can cut through here to the new plaza in the background there. So we did a live stream maybe 2 months ago when this plaza, on the very first day that it opened, I'm blanking out on the name of it. Check this out. Fukuoka Daimyo Garden City Terrace. And this is the Bill, you're at the big post office. Bill, why don't you, what do we say, Nishitetsu Grand Hotel? How about in front of Nishitetsu Grand Hotel, Bill? There are some statues on the sidewalk. All right, Nishitetsu Grand Hotel. I'll be there in a couple minutes. And that's also Meiji Dori. So let me just walk around here. We're gonna try and hook up with my friend Bill. That'll be fun. But let me show you guys, this is the Garden Terrace. This is brand new in Fukuoka. Just opened about a month ago. And this is the former schoolyard. This is better weather than we heard before. And this statue installation by a friend of mine, actually, Nakamura Hirome. and he is a doll maker, Hakata doll Ningyo, and this is his latest work here. You can imagine the kids love to crawl over that. So this is a brand new public space in Fukuoka, part of the Tenjin Big Bang. Nice running water here, and this building is one of the Tenjin Big Bang brand new buildings, and that is where the Ritz-Carlton Hotel is going to open, I think at the end of June. See some people chilling out here. Nice to see people without masks on, some of them anyways. And yeah, Bill says, hey, this is great, guys. We're going to meet a really long-time friend of mine who I haven't seen in literally decades, but we keep in touch on Facebook. He lives in Canada. As I said, he's a professional paraglider, and he does some acting and all kinds of cool stuff in Vancouver. So we're going to meet up with Bill. Get all natsukashi. So this is the back of the school. Sky lobby, that sounds good. Yeah, so this building's not quite open yet. There's going to be a whole bunch of offices in here, and the hotel, this open area here, event space. なんかね、福岡がおしゃれになってきたね。The new. No, that's not real grass. Unfortunately, not real grass. I think that's a real shame that they didn't use real grass. Hey, the building straight ahead over there, that is another landmark in Fukuoka, or this area. That is the Daimyo Catholic Church, which I don't know when it was built, but I'm going to guess like 1960. It's pretty, I think it's been here for a long time. And that's what that is. So we're walking out on Meiji Dori now. Meiji Dori. Nishitetsu bus. So we're looking west towards Akasaka, and now we're going to go with my friend. I'll show you this building. It looks more impressive from this side. Kind of Tokyo like. Okay. Yeah, but this Meiji Dori, this is where a lot of the new developments on this street. It's definitely getting cleaned up, brushed. Something like being rebuilt, taking advantage of the new relaxed height restrictions. This building that I'm showing right now was built in 1960. This is the Nishitetsu Grand Hotel, and Nishitetsu being the local transportation company, train and bus company, one of the big companies in Fukuoka. And yeah, they're getting some competition next door with the Ritz. No doubt. There's other hotels coming to Fukuoka though. And here's some really cool public art that's been here for a while. You can see there's a series of these animals on the streets. So where's Bill? Let me show you this. Put a tag in it. Nishitetsu Grand Hotel. Bill, does someone see Bill? I don't see Bill. Not yet. Bill's a big guy, if I remember correctly. He will stick out. 早すぎかな。But while we're waiting for Bill, I will continue to show you. This is Nishidori. Again, we're back on Nishidori. Looking down, Nishidori. And over there would be the, 何商店街? 新店長. Yeah, nice one, Bishop Apples. If Bill were to fly in here, that would be super cool. That would be super cool. Got some flowers out on the streets. Yeah, spring is definitely in the air here in Fukuoka. Hey, while we've got some time to talk about it, we do have a couple of live streams that I can talk about coming up. On March 21st, Emiko and I are going to Yanagawa in southern Fukuoka Prefecture. That's the town with all the canals and the ohori, ne? Canal cruising, punting, as they say in England, I guess, punting. Boom! There he is. Hey, wait, let me turn this camera around here and say.
All right, hey, it's a
Bill!
Maskless. All right. Hey, everybody.
Wow!
Konnichiwa.
We're both alive.
Yeah, amazing.
I don't know if I brought.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sure people can.
Yeah, I think you can hear. Yeah, you can hear.
Amazing these days. Yeah.
It's Bill.
Today, this month, I've been paragliding mostly.
Paragliding.
So,
You know, somebody was in the chat said, "Hey, if he swooped in, that'd be really cool." So that tells you. So you're a professional paraglider.
No. I'm
come
an
on.
OG son, retired,
Hey.
right? So.
Yeah, what are you up? You're a veteran paraglider.
Yeah, so I was with a group of 5 other Canadians.
Yeah.
We've been traveling around, and at the tail end of the tour here. I hooked up with a couple of Canadians down there, Richard Brazina and his partner Leanne Vibe.
Okay.
And they showed me the most gorgeous site in Amakusa.
So you did what? You were flying here and there, or
yeah.
And do you do that just for fun, or is it for like photography, or?
No, I do a couple of articles with full photographs and text and so on.
Cool.
So, yeah, so it's a great life. I'm retired. Looks like you're not.
I'm trying to retire.
Mada, ne?
Yeah, mada ne. But anyways, I'm not working too hard. Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah.
So I see you on Facebook. So I see you here and there, and soaring around.
Well, Japan is excellent, and yeah, big shout out to Rick Brazina and to Leanne Vibe. If you ever get down to
Amakusa is kind of, in a good way, inconvenient, right?
Yes.
And therefore, not that many people, not many tourists go there, and it's less developed and beautiful nature.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there's northern Amakusa and there's southern Kami and.
Yes, exactly.
Naka,
yeah, exactly. Or lower Amakusa.
Hang on, let's. Oh, let's. Are you okay for time?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Let's go this way. Maybe connections.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not that bad, but might as well move.
Yeah, I should.
That might be hard. We can. Yeah, I think the connections. We're moving.
Okay.
We're moving.
All right. Yeah, what amazing technology that I can see that you're streaming live.
Right.
And then we're able to connect via chat. And
I'm going to switch here. All right. Yeah. No, it's and this is all on a phone. Yeah. Like you.
Yeah. So I have really been enjoying the month. I had hoped to connect with NHK to do NHK World Japan thing.
Right.
They didn't bite. I pitched them. They didn't bite. So I think I would like to produce my own little segment on super seniors in Japan.
Interesting.
There are many, right? So the paragliding community, about 90% are 65 or older, right? So
right. Well, out where I live in Itoshima, and there are people. there's a couple places actually right above where we live, right above our house for that matter. There's a jumping point, a launching point.
Yes.
Yeah.
This morning, you see what the winds were doing. I had my glider ready.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it looked like it was going to be a little light.
How long are you in town?
Till tomorrow morning.
Till tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it'd be cool if you could come out there because it's just right above my house, and we see people, not all the time, but you know, it's a proper full-on, you know, major spot, I guess.
Yeah.
And
so today, a little bit of last-minute shopping.
Right.
My wife, my great nephew,
Yeah.
and other people, Linda. So I'm just relaxing. Actually, it's been a lot of moving around and sometimes a little bit of high stress. So it's nice to just kind of kick back. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
So you are no longer publishing Fukuoka Now, but you're...
Not the paper, the paper, because of the pandemic that sort of wiped that out. But I was just telling people that we have I don't know, maybe you didn't see this when you were here, but another paper publication, a map, a sort of city map thing, that's coming out. So that would be
great.
Back into paper that way. But otherwise, we're doing things online on our website, and then this type of YouTube stuff and all kinds of stuff.
So are you still live right now? Or?
Yeah, we're still live. I'm gonna be live until you run away. But yeah, we could. Why don't we just go to? What are you up to?
I'm just meandering right now.
Okay, let's go to the park behind Solaria, and then we'll say goodbye there. Whoa.
Sampo.
Sampo. Sampo is walking, right?
Yeah.
Sampo shimasu yo. Sampo shiteru yo.
So tell me about this area right here.
This area, okay, this is Iwataya de sho. Well, I can't remember. You lived here, we're talking about 30 years ago. 30 years ago. 30 years ago, Sanjin and mine. And that's when they had horses and They still have vending machines, they do. But we met, remember, I don't know how we first met, but I do remember remember the cover. I was telling people, remember the cover of Radar magazine?
Yes. Of our first year or two in Japan. It was really fun.
I'm sure
on that trip with you.
That was a lot of fun. There was a lot of snow on that day too.
It was a cold day. Yeah. One of my flying adventures earlier, maybe 3 weeks ago, involved flying in some snowflakes. So,
here in Japan?
Yeah, here in Japan. So in Shizuoka, there was a day on the Izu Peninsula where my landing was amidst a few snowflakes. My fingers were just frozen because you're flying in this position, hands on the brakes.
Daredevil.
Yeah.
Daredevil.
Yeah, well. Yeah. Yesterday in Amakusa, I had a Japanese friend, or 2 days ago, a Japanese friend, Mayuko, who did a tandem flight, and she's incredibly brave. She didn't want to drive her car down.
A tandem, what does that mean? With you, the two of you on one?
No, I'm not certified, but Rick Brazina down in Amakusa is.
So this guy, Rick, he lives.
They work there, they live there.
Right.
They have a beautiful mountainside home.
Okay.
And they do tandem flights, not commercially, but
not commercially.
You contact them, talk to them. They're in a little. Okay, so if you're looking up.
Well, I think I'll get some contact information off you once we wrap up here.
So there's Solaria Plaza. I know that.
Yeah, you remember that was here? Was that here?
Okay, it was here. Yeah. What's gone now is the Eames building.
Isn't that kind of sad, right? They tore that down about just this year. I mean, what's happened is the mayor has found a way to change the building height regulations, and now all these landowners have incentive to rebuild. So a lot of these, I was just saying, about 70 buildings in this area are being taken down and rebuilt.
So this is kind of a mini Shibuya
This is the Fukuoka Shibuya. That's right. It's pretty small.
It's flashing. The light's flashing.
Yeah, but this is what. Yeah, 早いね。早い。何でもちっちゃい。可愛いでしょ？福岡可愛いね。It's a cute town, cute city.
So how long is your episode?
I do about an hour and a bit or so today. Today is just, to be honest, I've been so busy with other kind of work and projects. I haven't done many live streams. I used to do once, twice a week at least.
Right.
And this is the first one in about 2 weeks. And I just wanted to show people because, the regulations for mask wearing have been dropped in Japan just this Monday.
Yeah.
And as you can see around here, actually every day more and more people are relaxing and not wearing masks outdoors. But still, as we see, it's about 70%, would you say 80%?
Yeah, on the trains I'd say 95 or more.
On the train, yeah. But here, walking outside, it's
Yeah, it seems odd to me to be wearing a mask at the best of times or the worst of times.
Right,
When you're
right.
walking outside, it's really.
when you're walking outside. What's the logic? Yeah,
Well, having said that, in Canada initially,
yeah.
they were doing crazy things like taking down the tennis nets in public parks.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they actually cut down pull-up bars with acetylene torches. And
Oh,
one of my favorite
wow.
exercises is doing chin-ups. And
And they took away your they
took away
they took away your bars.
So here's a story. There was an art installation in a local. So
We're going to stop over here, anyways.
Yeah, we're
Listen,
talking
hey.
about the early days of the pandemic.
Okay.
Basically 3 years ago.
Okay.
And one of my favorite outdoor exercises is pull-ups or chin-ups.
Okay.
And they cut down all the public chin-up bars in Vancouver. And so I discovered that near me there was an art installation.
Okay.
It's called Heaven Has 1,000 Gates. And it was basically a chain link fence mosque. And it had a perfect bar so that I could do my pull-ups, but I was afraid of being outed, and so I would wear a bandana over my face and look around surreptitiously to see if there's anybody there. And I do my pull-ups, and so I was afraid on two
Wow.
counts. One is the COVID police, which there aren't really COVID
Yeah,
police.
not really, but it was felt that way.
And the other thing is I didn't want to offend any, Muslim sensibilities, so I was looking around too.
Right.
But that art installation was my savior
Yeah.
during those months or weeks.
Well, look, Bill, I think we're going to say goodbye to you.
Yes.
Let me get around here. A handshake.
Right.
Look at this.
Yeah,
we're
look at
doing
that.
a real
Shaking hands.
handshake without a hug and no gloves and no mask. Well,
Hey,
it was great.
pleasure.
Yeah, likewise. Yeah,
Thanks very much for
great.
meeting up.
See you. We'll be in touch. See you, Bill. Bye. Wow, that was fun. I don't know if it was as much fun for you guys as it was for me, but Bill and his wife, as I said a couple times now, met or knew, wow, this is going to really date myself, 30 years ago, I would say. And he was on the cover with his wife posing in an outdoor rotemburo, an outdoor onsen, outdoor hot spa in a river in a small village. I think it's called Manganji, and I guess it's Kumamoto. And that's where I first met Bill, and he lived here for a while in Fukuoka, then moved back to Canada, and as you heard, he's a adventurer, professional. He says he's retired now, but definitely very professional. He does always see photos of him in the air. Margaret, hey Margaret. Okay, well that was kind of interesting. And now we find ourselves back. We're just checking out what Fukuoka's like in mid-March 2023. People are outside. Not quite Ohanami season yet. That will be next week. The cherry blossoms are just starting to bud. Bill's gonna miss them. Bill's gonna miss the cherry blossoms. Another week. So yeah, I was saying we have a couple live streams planned. One of them is we're going to Yanagawa, the Venice of, well, some people, the Venice of Yanagawa, let's call it. It's one town, and they have this punting, canal punting, gondolas, and boatmen push you down these canals. Along the way they sing songs. It's really great. If you come to Fukuoka, it's a must-do touristy thing to do. Not touristy, it's touristy, but it's all right. It's good, it's a lot of fun. But there's gonna be the Princess Parade. How does that sound? Ohina-sama. I have to explain this first. Anyways, where that's going there, you're going to want to see that. A live stream, I think it's at 11 a.m. Now what we're looking at here, this is a ashiyu, which means a hot spring for your feet. And I hope this guy doesn't mind, but he's relaxing his feet. It's hot water here. So that's what's going on here. Hot water, well, it's spring water. And so this is free, and anybody can enjoy just relaxing. So we were talking about onsen. This is a kind of onsen. This is in Tenjin. I mean, you can't get any more central than Tenjin. We are now inside Keigo Shrine. Sorry, this is Keigo Shrine. And for people who haven't been to Fukuoka in a while, boom, another the shrine grounds here, and let's take a look at this. Is being recently renovated and cleaned up. Keigo Jinja, Keigo Shrine. So take a quick look in here, and a little one bow 10かなっていうんですか? I mean, this looks like it's been all Keigo Shrine. Mitsukoshi department store, that was Solaria Plaza there. You have all the omikuji. And that's where oh, there's no bell to ring. We're just going to make a donation and a prayer. So I think there's a plum tree out here, which a lot of people mistake for a cherry tree, but we're going to go check that out. So yeah, this is all, well, this is new here. Sokka. New to ieba, something new. There's oh, not good. We got bad transmission again. That van there, that is the blue coffee, the blue bottle coffee. Blue coffee blue bottle coffee, sorry, from Tokyo. Let's see what the reception is here. No, it should be a good reception now. And this is what they call pop-up shop. In other words, just a temporary coffee stand business here. Blue bottle coffee from Oakland, California, I believe. One of your fancy American specialty coffee brands. And they have a couple shops. I know they have shops, like proper shops in Tokyo. Nothing in Fukuoka, but this van appears every once in a while at different places. So there's good lineups of people there. But again, I think what's more interesting is the shrine and how, oops, let's see if we get the lens going back here. Again, this building, brand new, just opened a couple months ago, and it's I assume owned by, this is where it's on the shrine property. So the first floor is obviously by the shrine. Yeah, lots of people. I've had 3 coffees today. So we went to this. A couple months ago, it was in Ohorikoen. We'll just scoot to the front and show what's going on. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. 大丈夫ですか? ちょっと覗みます。Okay. How are we doing time-wise? Yeah, today's won't be a super long live stream. I just wanted to get happening in Fukuoka. So that's one live stream. I was talking about the future live streams on the, what did I say, the 21st, Tuesday, the 21st? Then, Sokka, I think it's 27 nichi. Oops, I'm losing my, okay, I'll tell you, I'm not sure the date, but another live stream we're going to do is there's a new subway extension. The subway is going to be extended. Nakamura line. to go to Hakata Station from the brand new subway, not full line, but an extension, a few stations extension. Didn't exist before. And I think that's on the I want to say the 24th. Does that sound right? It's a Monday. I'm kind of lost confidence on that. Okay. Let's go down to Imaizumi. We haven't walked through Imaizumi in a very long time. Let's do that. And then of course we have, wakatta. Okay, 失敗した. The 24th, the evening of the 24th, evening of the, I guess it's the Fukuoka Castle Sakura Matsuri or something like that. The Cherry Blossom Evening Festival takes place in Maizuru Koen and that area around Fukuoka Castle and all that. So that's what we're doing the 24th evening. And I guess the subway opening might be the 27th. It's a Monday morning. It's at 5 a.m. So that might be good for some of you. Japan time, around 5 a.m. we're going to get on the very first new subway ride. Yeah, I think the Nakamura line, yep. It's an extension of the Nakamura line. Hologram, checking in. Hisashiburi. So this is a yochien. This is like a kindergarten. I believe city-run kindergarten. Fairly new, as you can see, and centrally located here in Tenjin. So I guess the idea is parents with small kids that are working, they can leave the kids off here. I mean, we're right central Tenjin, and I guess pick them up on after work. Maybe that's the idea. But it's kind of, in a way, unusual location for a kindergarten to be in this commercial area of Tenjin. So yeah, that's 3 upcoming live streams. Once again, the 21st, Tuesday, 11 a.m. we're in Yanagawa for the Ohina-sama Suijo Parade. The prince, very young girls and their mothers will be dressed in bright kimono, and there'll be, I don't know how many of them, possibly hundreds of them, floating down these canals. It's going to be very picturesque. ここは、そう、忘れた。なんていう公園？忘れた。Let's just keep going. And then that's the 21st, the 24th, as I said, the evening. We're going to do an evening live stream, probably I think start around maybe 5:36, and that will be Cherry Blossoms, Evening Cherry Blossom Festival. At 5 a.m. will be the first ride subway extension. Jack's back. Hey Jack. Jack's back. Welcome back. We're walking through Imaizumi area, south of Tenjin, and lots of good bars and restaurants. And coming up on the left there, that funky looking building with the exterior, that's the Life Hotel is in that. Let me zoom in on this from the top. Zoom in, and it's a normal lens. So on the ground floor, maybe we'll walk by, there's a really cool wine bar on the ground floor. Then there's, I think most of it's a hotel, and actually on the top floor is a really one of my very favorite bars in all of Fukuoka. Dedek Park? Some German pronunciation. I never get it right. But a really cool outdoor rooftop bar on the top of this building here. Let's see what, maybe we can see the wine store on the ground floor. And it specializes in, well, no, they have a lot of Japanese wines. Are drinking, and it's just like, what was it, 4 in the afternoon. But this is oshare to ohana maru ne. I don't know if that shows up. Wine. Emiko sees the wine and now she's getting excited about that. Emiko likes wine. Likes wine is understatement. Loves wine, and especially vin naturel. Vin naturel. So this area, as you can see, still has some love hotels. That's one there, and that's another one there. I know nothing about them, of course. Cut through here. This is Hotel Tenjin Place. And I think they have, what's it called? Rental apartments. And that used to be a very good bread shop, used to be in there. They've moved. Through the pandemic, so many things have changed. And hence I need to walk around more. So this, I believe, is the Yakuin River. Can't really see it, but on the other side of that. So the tracks up there, there's an overpass. Those are the Nishitetsu train tracks. And so we're coming up to Yakuin Station is what's up there. Jack's asking about the queen beetle. I haven't given it, I mean, things are just really opening up. I think it's restarted, but I don't know how many, how often it goes to Busan these days. First it was just like once a week, but good idea, Jack. Jack's suggesting there's something called the queen beetle, which is a beautiful, it used to be just called the beetle, JR Beetle, and they are hydrofoils. They had a fleet of hydrofoils that would go a couple times a day back and forth between Fukuoka and Busan, South Korea. They replaced it with one trimarang, is it called? Three-hulled ship. Beautiful, it's much bigger, super stable. It isn't any faster, or not much faster, it's almost the same, but it's just a completely different experience. Emiko and I, we went on a test ride of it. So we just went around the bay and I got an idea what it's like, and it's pretty cool. So that's a good idea, Jack. For a live stream though, I mean, we'd lose reception pretty quick. So a recorded video would be a good one. So how long to Busan? As I said, just under 3 hours. Even the new ship still, it's not any faster. Much more comfortable. It's it's super modern, it's brand new, made in Australia, super high tech. It's also a hydrofoil, I guess you'd call it, but just completely different from the old one. The old Beetle was really bumpy and you couldn't go outside. We're gonna go down one of these side streets soon. I gotta get back. We're gonna wrap this up in about 20 minutes or so, at the most. I'm gonna head back towards Kegel. We're in, this is Yakuin, I guess. or soon could be Imaizumi Yakuin area. We're going to walk back towards Keigo. Actually, if you look on our on the Kyushu Live channel, that the first time that Emiko and I we went on a test ride, we made like a 1 minute long video, just with I mean, not even with. Anyways, it's not a very good video, but if you want to see, we were on it for like a 1 minute long video, I think, on Kyushu Live. So Queen Beetle. We're definitely going to show you more cherry blossoms, or not just on the 24th, but I don't know when. It depends on the weather. Our edited recording videos, the one from Hirado that we did, is almost ready. We're going to release that soon. We posted up one from the Home Center Secret series. Oh, here's a good ramen shop. なんかここのオープニングに来ましたね。ちょっと忘れた。でもここはね、a seafood-based ramen, if I'm not mistaken. I remember we came to the opening again. Everything during the pandemic is a bit of a blur now. But yeah, これなんか塩ラーメンラボ. All I remember, it was good. It's really good. But our big news at Fukuoka Now, at our small office, is that Now Map. Now Map is a very large A1 size paper, two-side A1, like it folds out huge, city map, detailed city map of Fukuoka City that we published annually, or twice a year at least, since 2009, so about 14 years, except for during the pandemic. And that map project is being restarted, and Emiko and Mai have been working very, very hard. In fact, it's just going to the printer today. Gets sent to the printer today, so while I'm walking around there in front of the computers and working hard on doing the final fixes and checks on that, and that map is going to come out, will be distributed April 4th. To publishing, paper publishing. So we're really happy about that. And on the map, I have some QR codes which are going to lead people to virtual tours. What you guys know as our Kyushu live streams, but we're going to make a couple of more structured ones. Like, for example, I'm going to do a walk from Tenjin to Ohori Koen toka, only shopping arcades. Or I'm going to do like more shorter, structured. They're not going to be, I don't think I'm going to edit them. I think I'm going to do them just as live streams, but they'll be shorter and more concise and more focused on something. And so people looking at the map who want to see more than what's on the paper, we're going to send them to a series of videos. So Emiko's saying yes, a Labo. I just walked by that ramen shop, Labo. And here, kore ga ne. This is, I think I've gone to this little like a bakery called On Sugar. It's run by, instead of no coffee, it's On Sugar, and they make some really good donuts in here. And I don't know if I can get in here and get some. I get some big points from Emiko if I got a donut in there. Okay, let's see if we can. I'll just leave it on. Look at that raspberry jam. I have to have that. I'm gonna get 2 of those. なんかおしゃれかわいいね。 ちは。To go 持ち帰りますね。ラズベリージャムのそれとlook at that. Ah, そうお願いします。はい、カードでいいですか？はい、お願いします。
739円ですね。
はい、お願いします。はい、で領収書ください。
はい、かしこまりました。
はい。
はい、
はい、ありがとうございます。ありがとう。Boom, got my donuts. ありがとうございます。Okay, score. This is going to get me some points with the wife. Fresh, yummy donuts. Score. Yeah, I mean, people watch them overseas, seeing jelly donuts, cinnamon roll, no big deal, right? But in Japan, finding really good ones is not that easy. And then when you do, at a place like that, they're actually as good, if not better, than you'd find in Canada, for that matter. I mean, with many exceptions, but some of them are pretty damn good. And speaking of guilty pleasures, which I shouldn't do, is this shop here called Basket. The burgers here are fantastic. They're really, again, they make really authentic sort of North American style burgers. It's a really small shop in here. I won't go in there, I don't have permission to do so right now. But this is seriously good burger shop. Hold on, so if I can show on this side maybe. Eat a burger. Yeah, I don't think he's open now, but it's a really good place. Okay. So this is the this is called the Yakuin Mutsukado, and that means six-way intersection. Very complicated, possibly dangerous intersection. 6 roads meet here. Yakuin Mutsukado intersection. And I got to get back to work. So we're now headed. どうしようかな。そうね。じゃあこっちの。This is Shonanbashi? Shonanbashi? Name of this street, I think. Shonanbashi. あ、すごいね。また知り合いがいるから。ですね。Okay, ちょっと名前が。Okay, let's fruit stand. A very good friendly fruit stand. What's happened to my gimbal? It's not moving. Oh no. Here we go. All right. またお友達会います。Gonna go meet a friend at this little cute. どうもこれ映らないね。元気ですよ。じゃあちょっと恥ずかしいから、はい。
あーちゃん、あ、奥さん。
はいはい。あ、はい、そうそうそうそう。はい。
元気してる。
あ、元気ですよ。はいはいはい。もうあとも元気そうですね。
あ、僕はもう。
ね、はいはい。相変わらずね。すごいいちごですね。これどこのいちごですか？
糸島。
糸島。
はい。糸島の。
僕も糸島ですよね。
平山さんっていう農家さんのいちご。
おお、本当。
ベネホッペっていう。
ベネホッペですね。でっかい。those are huge。
でかくても甘くても。
でも美味しい。へえ。あとこれレモンですか？
うん、それは。
これどこのレモンですか？
それは香川やった。
田川ですね。香川遠いね。四国ですね。はいはいはい。いやもうそう四国はねレモンでね。そう産地ですね。もう今もうそのライブですからもう顔映らないから恥ずかしい。もうI'd like to show you who I'm talking to, but he's too shy. But he runs this really cool tiny fruit stand. もう飲み物ジュースもやってるんですか？もうやってないんですか？
ここは。
あら。
水道とかが。
あ、なるほど。
焼き芋。
So he used to have a shop in Daimyo, and they had all kinds of smoothies and fruit juices and things like that. Now he just has this small little fruit stand here, but he doesn't want to show. And でも焼き芋がメインね。大丈夫ですか？ And here's the reveal. Boom! There he is. こんにちは。遊んでる。また来ますよ。はい。ありがとう。どうも。What a character. So. He had a Natsukashi. So many places I've just seen. This tempura shop across the road, that old house there, is a great old style tempura shop. Not too expensive either. I recommend it. Somebody says they're getting hungry watching this. I'm getting hungry too. I just had lunch. ここやばい。この道がね、すごい美味しいところばっかりです。There's so many good restaurants on this street. We're gonna go by my very favorite yakitori shop as well too. So many things. 先の大将がね、the guy back there, he had a fruit stand just off Nishidori for many years, and it was a funky spot, a good hangout, and had smoothies, and I think he had alcohol smoothies too. And now he's just saying that he's moved there, but he's not allowed to serve, or he doesn't have a water or something like that. So whatever, he can't do drinks, which is a shame, because he had really good drinks. Here we go. Again, we'll talk about this later another time, but this is Hachibe. And I think we've talked about it before, but this is a fantastic Fukuoka yakitori ya. ちょっとおしゃれ系かな、そっちはね。It actually originated in Itoshima, and the Hachibe in Itoshima is not oshare. It's very down to earth and more your regular izakaya style. That one there's a bit fancy, but it's still good. Making Jack homesick. That's what Kyushu lies for. I love this. There's a huge gate on the temple here. Massive. I got donuts. On sugar. That's the name of that shop. They are good. So yeah, kind of quiet here today. I don't know why. Usually there's lots of shopping. Weekends is a very busy spot. This なんていうところだった？英国醤油 is Originally, the owner is from Kyushu, but it's opened up in London, England. Chain of ramen shops, apparently doing very well over there. And that shop there, he opened several years ago here in Fukuoka. Try his luck in his home turf. Have I done a stream from Kurume? Yes, one time. One time, if you check through our archives, I thought it was a good live stream, Kurume City, and maybe you're talking about yakitori. I didn't show yakitori on the live stream, but after live stream, I had excellent yakitori. Kurume City to the south of Fukuoka is famous for yakitori and ramen, both just like Fukuoka. And so I did a live stream in Kurume, and one thing I really enjoyed, there's an area called Teramachi. Teramachi meaning temple town, area of lots of temples. And anyways, I really enjoyed walking around Kurume. I would like to do another live stream down there. So here's a fancy shop. You're looking for, this is where some of the fancy people come for really expensive burgers. It's called Ron Herman. Ron Herman, and I assume it's an American, originally American, I don't know, but there's several locations in even Fukuoka. And it's kind of high-end fashion and fancy foods. My impression, look, it's a shop, it's where wealthy surfers shop. That's what it looks like to me. Very expensive Hawaiian aloha shirts. Wow, Kaitek Square Garden. This is also opened only a few years ago as a small little shopping plaza. Not small, really. It's not huge, smallish. And what's kind of interesting is there's a theater, a cinema. Cinemas are not doing very well these days anywhere in the world, but probably Fukuoka's newest cinema is located in here, and it's a small cinema, but really nice quality, really nice, comfortable, and they specialize in indie films, or the films that don't get shown at the other big cinema. So it's good. I've yet to go there, but I've seen inside. Looks really good. If I was to go to a cinema in Fukuoka, that's where I would go. Wealthy surfers. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of funny. I meant it that way. It's kind of, how many accessories do you need for surfing? It must be hard to think about how to spend money on surfing. Here's a CBD cafe. It's all fairly new in Fukuoka, CBD cafes. Boom. Spinning around here a bit. Okay, so we're going to wrap up soon. We're coming up to Keigo Yotsukado, Keigo four-way intersection. And that's where I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. Thank you for joining me today. Very unstructured cruise around town, but I wanted to show you what, as spring comes to Fukuoka and the mask guidelines have been relaxed, it's a new season. Reminder that the next live stream will be on the 21st, 11 a.m., provided it doesn't rain. We will be in Yanagawa, and we'll be following the Ohina-sama Suijo Parade. Princess Water Parade. Hundreds of little princesses and their mothers in gondolas going down the canals of Yanagawa. Emiko and I are going to report on that. And then on the 24th, the evening, I think we're going to start around 6 p.m. We're going to show you the sakura at the ohanami to cherry blossoms at Maizuru Koen. They have a light up and all that, so we'll do that, weather permitting. And then I think it's the 27th, if that's a Monday, 5 a.m. in the morning. Yes, 5 a.m. in Japan time in the morning, so that could be really good for some of you, not so good for us. But we are going to take a ride on the new Nakamura, Chikatetsu Nakamura subway line extension. Okay? So, haven't done many live streams recently, but we're going to catch up. We're going to catch up. So yeah, I think I'm going to say goodbye here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say goodbye here. Because if you've been with us for the very first Kyushu live stream, started exactly here on this corner, looking, yeah, here was the shot. We showed you on Kokutai Doro Avenue, and let me get my, here, boom. Keyakidori, that street there. This is where Kyushu Live started, the very first episode. 171 episodes before it started here at Keigo, and I'm going to end here today. Thanks a lot for joining me. See you next week. Bye-bye.